Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, October 16th, 2017, and I am Sarah Manske. Today's stories include an update on Tarleton's annual chili cook-off and skimming devices found on local gas pumps. These stories and more coming up next on Texan TV. Jessica Cooper brings us the latest on the Chili Cook-Off fundraiser from Friday. Jessica?
Thank you, Sarah. Behind me is Tarleton's 4th annual Chili Cook-Off, which is part of the Pass the Hat campaign here at Tarleton State. This event is sponsored by HEB, which gets the Tarleton community together to support multiple charities.
Thank you, Jessica. Last year, the Chili Cook-Off raised nearly $700, and this year's total was near $500. The Pass the Hat campaign will run through October 31st. Stephenville police are warning area gas stations and CEFCO customers after 2 skimming devices were found on gas pumps at the CEFCO convenience store, located at 1499 South Loop. The devices were found after a manager noticed damage to pump security devices at the CEFCO station. The skimming devices were removed and the fuel pumps were shut down. So far, no other devices have been found. Police are also advising citizens who have used the CEFCO fuel pumps in the last few days to monitor their debit and credit card accounts closely. And now today's Texas, national, international, and sports news from the Associated Press. San Antonio's Randolph Air Force Base has returned to normal operations after a car crashed through a fence at the base. Officials say they were unable to find the driver of the stolen vehicle. The base went on lockdown Saturday evening after Guadalupe County officials say the stolen vehicle they were chasing tore through the base's fence. 2 men inside the vehicle were detained, but the driver fled on foot. An investigation is continuing, and the 2 men detained have been turned over to the Sheriff's Department. For more on national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. The U.S. is urging Iraq's government and Kurdish forces from that country's northern region to focus on fighting Islamic State militants and not each other. Kurdish officials say Iraqi forces are advancing on Kirkuk, a city held by the Kurds since back in 2014. Our company says it expects to completely restore its service in the Northern California fire zones before Tuesday. Authorities say most of the region's deadly wildfires are more than 50% contained. At least 7 workers were injured after an oil rig exploded in Lake Pontchartrain, northwest of New Orleans, Sunday night. Officials launched a search and rescue mission for 1 worker believed to be unaccounted for. More than 5,000 people are still living in shelters 3 weeks after Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico. Parts of the island remain without electricity or drinking water. Matt Small, the Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
The Green Bay Packers star quarterback Aaron Rodgers could miss the remainder of the season due to a broken collarbone. On Sunday, Rodgers left within the first quarter of the game against Minnesota and said at halftime that his season was in jeopardy after the injury was diagnosed. The Packers tweeted shortly after, "There is a chance he could miss the remainder of the season." For the weather today, the National Weather Service is reporting that it will be sunny with a high near 71. North winds will be between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Tonight will be clear with a low around 43. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Easton J. and Jessica Cooper. Have a wonderful day, Texans.